Engines roared and fans cheered. The big race at the Monster Dome was on. As Blaze turned the last corner, Crusher was the only one ahead of him. "Give me some speed," Blaze said to his driver and best buddy, AJ. Blaze shot forward with a burst of blazing speed, zooming past Crusher and across the finish line. "We won!" Blaze and AJ cheered. After the race, all of Blaze's friends congratulated him, but Starla didn't sound like her usual happy self. She wasn't feeling well, so Gabby, the mechanic, checked her engine. "You're missing one of your pistons," Gabby said. "They pull gas and air into your engine. Then there's a spark, and boom, the engine makes power so you can drive." "We need to find Starla's piston," AJ said. "Switching to visor view." He turned on his special visor to search for the missing piston. "There it is," he announced. "Starla's piston is in that swamp." Crusher overheard and whispered to Pickle, "If I get that piston, it'll give my engine extra power. I'll be the best monster machine in the whole world." "I don't think that's how it works," Pickle said as he raced after Crusher. Blaze and AJ chased Crusher and Pickle, but a big box blocked the road. "Don't worry," Blaze said. "We can move it with a little force. Whenever you push or pull something, you're using force." He pressed his bumper against the box and pushed it out of the way. Blaze was catching up to Crusher and Pickle, so Sneaky Crusher created a big machine to try to stop him. "Blaze will never get past my Bigfoot robot," he laughed. Clank, clank, clank. The robot stomped after Blaze and AJ. "We need a solution to this problem before it stomps us," AJ exclaimed. Blaze and AJ tried to stop the robot by driving up some stairs, but it stomped right after them. They thought heavy trash cans might stop it, but the robot crashed right through them. "We'd better think of some other way to stop that robot," AJ said. "Maybe we can make the Bigfoot robot fall if its big feet step on something slippery," Blaze suggested. They saw two roads up ahead, a wet one and a dry one. They sped toward the wet road. The robot followed them down the wet road until its big feet slipped on the water. Crash! It fell to the ground and broke into pieces. "The wet road stopped the robot," AJ cheered. "We found a solution. Now let's find Starla's piston." Blaze chased Crusher and Pickle out of town and into the forest. "I keep trying to stop Blaze with my dirty tricks, but nothing's working," Crusher moaned. Then Crusher got an idea. He would make a giant pineapple blaster. Splat, splat, splat. Pineapples crashed down around Blaze. "Gaskets!" he exclaimed. "Those pineapples are everywhere!" Blaze thought for a moment. "We need to knock them away using something with even more force, like a crane with a big, heavy wrecking ball. First, we need outriggers so the crane won't tip over. And to swing the wrecking ball, we need a hydraulic boom with a steel cable. Last but not least, we need our wrecking ball." Blaze and AJ quickly made the parts to turn Blaze into a wrecking crane monster machine. Blaze swung the big ball and knocked away each pineapple one by one. The last pineapple hit Crusher's pineapple blaster and broke it. "Nice shot," AJ cheered. "Now let's hurry and get that piston before Crusher does," AJ said. "Give me some speed," Blaze exclaimed, and they rocketed off through the woods. Meanwhile, Pickle spotted the piston in a mud pit. "That's it," Crusher exclaimed. "I finally found it." "Technically, I found it," Pickle pointed out. But Crusher didn't hear him. The big truck swung his tow cable and hooked the piston. "Now I'll be the best monster machine in the whole world." But as Crusher started to pull the piston out of the mud, another cable grabbed onto it. "It's Blaze!" Pickle cheered. Blaze tugged the piston. "That belongs to Starla, not you," he said. Crusher's engine roared as he tugged back. It's mine now! Blaze's and Crusher's engines thundered. Their tires kicked up dirt. The two trucks pulled back and forth. Finally, Blaze pulled with so much force that he tugged Crusher into the mud pit. The piston flew into the air and AJ caught it. Blaze and AJ raced back to the Monster Dome to give the piston to Starla. Gabby put it in Starla's engine. The cowgirl truck revved her engine. Yee-haw! I'm fixed! All the monster machines cheered, and AJ gave Blaze a high tire. To celebrate, the truck sped off for another race with Blaze and Starla leading the way.